All right, well, welcome to Louder Than Life 2025, and we're here for Devin from the Bog. As they're called.
Yeah,
That's the easy way to say it, right?
for sure.
I'm sure people mispronounce that all the time, right?
All the time.
All the
yeah.
time.
Even when they butcher it, we just tell them they're right.
So give us the correct pronunciation.
Sanguisugabogg.
And of course, that's roughly translate to blood sucking toilet.
Blood-sucking toilet. Bog is also like a Slavic term for essentially a god or a divine deity. So either way you want to slice it, honestly, it's just gibberish. So
What's the thing about you guys? I mean, it is death metal, but you certainly have a sense of comedy and irony with you, and you rub horror movies and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
so,
big time.
And so it's a lot of tongue-in-cheek stuff, but it's obviously hardcore death metal too.
Yeah. I mean, some people say like, oh, they don't take themselves too seriously. Really, it's just we like to have fun, So, I think when you're talking about that sort of lyrical themes, that it's not supposed to be serious. Anyways, if it was serious, like that would be insane. So, yeah, we like to be campy and funny with it.
Well, it's amazing you're here today on this bill because this is one of the. I think they're billing it as the heaviest day in America, and you're. I'll give a shout out to my podcast partner who's out there in the GA somewhere. He claims that you're the heaviest band to ever play this festival. So.
Oh, really?
In his opinion, at least. So.
Awesome.
Shout out to my buddy Vic though. So, but he's a fan of yours, and I'm looking forward to seeing you here in a little bit. But this is a heavy lineup. And but it's cool to fit into this lineup.
Yeah. A lot of cool legacy bands are here. Like, I can't wait to see Down and Cavalier Conspiracy and Slayer, of course, for like the 9th time. But like I even sat next to Pepper Keenan like at catering and was just like not gonna look at him, and
bands like Carcass and Corpse
and then friends bands like Full of Hell, Fulci, Peeling Flesh. They're all here. It's like it's a big almost family reunion and stuff too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Peeling Flesh is on your new album, like nobody.
Yeah. D did a feature on track 2 on our new full length, and their first show ever as a band, they opened up for us in Oklahoma. So it's really cool to, that wasn't that long ago, and now we're here playing like these big festivals together.
Hideous Aftermath is coming out soon.
Yep.
Several tracks are out there already. So
yeah. I think we plan on doing one more music video. I wish I could tell you like when it's going to come out. Yeah. I mean, it's a big one for us. It's our 3rd full length. It's also the first studio album that we actually went to an engineer and not self-produce it. So it was really cool to have like an extra ear, like give them our ideas and like show them what we're trying to work with, and having that nod of approval, like what you're doing is sick, and because if we were in charge with it again, like it's going to take forever. Like we're nitpicky and
need someone to push you a little bit.
Yeah, need someone to like, this is the way it is, don't change it. And it's like, great, because we'll rewrite songs like over and over again and just end up trashing it at the end because we're just so picky about everything. So, coming with all the material prepared and working on it in the studio and everything, it was really cool. And to have like I said, like an extra ear, extra band member pretty much. And, we respect his work, ever since we were really young, Kurpalul, and respect his opinion. I mean, he's a Grammy Award winner, so like having him, turning the knobs for a brutal death metal band was a pretty cool experience.
Now, Danny Wimmer and these guys like to tease out bands at the beginning of this, and you guys were one of those bands that they teased out. I know they caught a lot of people's attention. Did you guys kind of get kind of a push from that? I mean, a lot of people I think didn't know who you were before that, and
yeah,
I watched your social media. I know there's some you guys are good on social media about it. You guys,
Thank you.
But there was, some people saying, "Who the hell is that?" And you guys are going back at them and everything. But did that help you guys get your name out there? That you were guys one of the first ones that were?
Yeah, big time. Like I mean, where I live is Columbus, Ohio. I live 5 minutes out from Crew Stadium where we played at Sonic Temple. And what's cool now is like me and my wife will go grocery shopping or go to a bookstore, and you can almost count on it. Like someone's comes up and was like, "Hey, I saw you at Sonic Temple. I'm a fan," and then take a picture. And it's very cool, like full circle moment, because I mean, starting out, even before I was in this band, like I was playing punk houses, basements, and this laundromat venue that we've had for so long, to playing like these big like stadium stages and festival ground stages. It's a really cool experience. It's what you in the back of your mind you want to strive for, but you never just like plan on it or expect it. So when you get to live that moment, it's really cool. We're definitely like a seize the day like kind of people. So.
Yeah, just some kids from Rust Belt, Southern Ohio, right?
Yeah, Central Ohio. Yeah.
But just kind of work your way up and and kind of living the dream.
For sure. Yeah.
And you guys are 200 plus dates a year. You were over in Europe, recently as well, and so you guys are just out there beating the road.
Yeah. I mean, we rarely ever say no to anything. So, and it's definitely paid off. And this year we were kind of a little picky. Wanted to take a little break and really push the new record, and had a lot of life experiences. Like our drummer moved. I got married back in April, and Cedric, our guitar player, has a kid, so he's we're definitely appreciating like the home time like right now. But I mean, it's me and those three other dudes. Like usually I see them more than I see my own family half the time.
Yeah, and it's death metal, guy, but then back at home you're coaching youth sports too, so it's kind of
I used to
dual life.
I used to coach youth football. So it was a youth football league. It hasn't been around for a while, but Reynoldsburg Youth Football. I was a assistant coach.
You can be a metalhead, still be
absolutely
normal human being, right?
Say a lot of metalheads are also football guys.
Yes. We mentioned earlier some of the collaborations on the new album. That seems to be the hot thing right now. So talk about some of the other collaborations on the album, and how does that work? How do you just like your management get in touch with those people, or is it just personal connections where you know those people and you say, "Hey, can you come on and sing on this song?" Or
yeah, for sure. I mean, it's just we're always the type of people that are saying like it would be cool if this, and then never really like put our best foot forward and try to get it done. But when we were in the studio, I just started sending some texts out, and luckily got yeses from everybody I wanted to reach out to. So we got D from Peeling Flesh on track 2, which is called Felony Abuse of a Corpse, and then track 3, Rituals of Autophagia, has Todd Jones from Nails, and then want to try to remember all the track numbers. Track 9 is Travis Ryan from Cattle Decapitation, and he does a song called Semi-Automatic Facial Reconstruction. And then Josh Welshman did our first single, Abhorrent Contraception, and track 10 is Dylan Walker from Full of Hell, who's playing today. He did our last song, and it's probably like our most epic song. And what's cool is like when we did these features, I didn't want to write their parts for them. Like I wanted them to do what they do best, and I have a ton of respect for not only their vocal range but also their lyrics. So what they brought to the table was really sick.
Yeah. It's like I said, I've always wondered about that. If it's like you just reach out to people or if it's mutual connections or that type of thing, or if the record label tries to set it all up, or
for sure.
Or it's a combination of all of that. I guess sometimes it just
Yeah, sometimes the label or management will like make suggestions, but you know, with us, we've always had like the DIY like, you know, atmosphere in our band. So, you know, we're just like, this is what's gonna happen, and they're like, all right, that works. Love that. So
Yeah, you do it yourself, man. That's
yeah,
that's how
exactly.
it goes. But I just don't want to take up all your time here, but you know, I remember, I think I read somewhere you said you were a weird kid who grew up into a weird adult that likes weird things. So
Yeah.
just talk about your love of horror movies and all that stuff.
Not for sure, man. I mean, it's all over.
Yeah, there you
So,
go. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my parents, the parents are young parents. You know, both of them just turned 50 this year, and I'm 31. So,
Do the math.
yeah, do the math. They started young. So, like, my love of horror and everything came from them because they didn't shy away from, you know, turning off what should have been right on TV. I don't think they thought I would absorb as much as I did, and you know, some days I'd be so scared I'd have to shower with the curtain open, you know, or ask if I could sleep in their bed for the night. And then that kind of fear and everything grew into like a love, like over time. And you know, I mean, I still I have this like old head mentality to where like I don't think there's been any good movie to come out in like the last 20 years. So like I always go back to the classics. And yeah, man, like I always had a love for horror and those particular themes, and I like a lot of like the psychological like horror thrillers and stuff too. So yeah, definitely like tapping into that element when it comes to writing.
And it shows in your videos. You guys have had some pretty pretty creative videos.
For sure. Yeah, working with Trauma for our first full length, that was really cool. Having Lloyd Kaufman actually be in one of our music videos was awesome. And you know, this album that we're putting out, Hideous Aftermath, actually did. I directed the second single music video, so that was really cool to like tell someone, hey, this is how you slice someone's neck open, you know. And then when they do it and you see it and it's right there, you're like, man, that like it already looks real on camera, but you're right there seeing it, and it's like, whoa, yeah. I could get why people get kind of messed up, like looking at this stuff.
It'd be like, do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
Yeah, wipe all that blood off. Let's
do it right the first time. So that's what I like about you guys is it's pretty, you know, graphic subject matter, but there's still a lot of tongue in cheek in there, and
yeah,
like you said, you don't take yourself too seriously either.
I mean, we do have serious parts, and you know, we try to highlight them in the best way that we can, and but overall, it's just, you know, it's definitely not something when it's talking about a particular like explicit theme. It's not something we're glorifying. We're just like, yo, this is really messed up, right? You know. So yeah, and it's if we did take it too seriously, then it's like, then we should be on some kind of wanted list, you know, somewhere.
FBI most of it.
Yeah.
And you didn't actually have a black market vasectomy, right? So you've
no. I'm
not yet.
Not yet. Yeah. They're actually way more affordable than I thought. So
we need to go to the black market. It's it's cheap.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys are coming up here in a little bit over on, I think, Decibel Stage, right?
Decibel Stage. Yeah.
And remember, check it out. But appreciate you taking some time, man. And we were cranking the music on the way up here, and it's definitely cool. And give a shout out to my buddy Vic. He can't be here, but you give him a shout out.
Yo, Vic, you're missing out, man. Hope to see you next year.
All right, we'll check out the bog. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. You do it again.
Sanguisugabogg.
There you go.
There you go.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man.
Best of luck.
Thank you. Good to meet you.